yeah, race fans, Next Gen Broadcasting, bring it in loud, live, and a little bit late today, plus hot, as we got Front Row Esports up on deck, race number 14, and we got them going on at New Hampshire tonight. We got the half-mile, flat track, little shaper of monster, but I think with some more bite. But here we go, folks. So we are a little late to the party here on this one, but we are getting right to it here, starting with the stage one here. We're only nine laps into her. They got a quick caution going on. Just had a couple tech in the beginning of this thing, so give us a second as we bring it all up, because I want to make sure it's done live here, as live as we possibly can. And again, we're just getting through a couple things, so gonna master on into this as we underway. All right, folks, so let's, while we're under this caution, let's bring up our starting lineup here, which they're not going to be quite in that position, but they'll be shortly. Let's see, starting on P, we have Chris Carroll. I'm going to drop this dude for a second. There we go. Chris Carroll, that 27, he started up on P1. Brian Zimmerman in the 28. In that second position, Steven Johnson in the 1. Getting it done here in position 3 here. Fourth is Michael Wood in the 99. John Drugeris, I don't know why, but in the 59 is starting in that P5. Mike Adelio is in that 74, 6th position. Lewis Lockshine in that 1-2-4. In that 7th position, Scotty Stevens in that 02. In the 8th position, Josh and Jermaine in the 97. In that 9th position, top 10 going to Tanner Marr in that 4 car. Trevor Swicegood in the 63. In that 11th position, Carl Lindstrom in the 83. Bad Fast Marley in the 2, in that 13th. J.R. Scrumber in the 14th. Ronnie Morrison in the 15th position. 69. We got the 64, Cal Butler in the 16th. And then scrolling through to the toward the rear of the field, as we are getting ready to drop the hammer once again here after a quick caution. So good job of us here, kind of getting it back in and together here, kind of for a good restart of the race. Nicholas Lamb, Thomas, and Chummy Miller all starting from the rear of the field. Here we go, folks, as we're going to go once again here for the first time for us. So, strap it up. We hope those belts are tight, bud, because here we go. Drop some hammers, and we're gone. Chris Carroll, great jump when that 27 car out in front. And I do believe that's a 99 of Michael Wood already on the hunt for the lead. We got the 1 car of Big Johnson, so we know that he's fast. He's been continuously fast throughout this entire season, and looks like he's continuing his same pace. Up there in that P3, rotating, kind of get that bite underneath Michael Wood as he's getting his good launch. I like that medium arc in the center, giving himself some space, kind of letting on the, we already cautioned up right now before we can get to our tracker track. So let's see who actually got ourselves in a little bit of trouble right off the bat here, as we are going to bring it to you and slow it down a wee bit. So it shows Ronnie Morrison and Chummy, says toward the rear of the field. This shows us at the 28. Oh, so this is already behind the action. So it looks as if, okay, let's go back to Ronnie, and then let's rewind that just a wee bit. And now we got the, that was the duck move out the way. Here we go. Backing up a bit, and we'll slow it down. And see what we have here. So we have the 69 loose right there, checked up. Will sideways, cranked hard, and everyone just trying to dive to the bottom, give him room, but he's coming down, folks. So he's got, missed. Came across the 2's bumper. So you can have a little bit of contact, and then it looks like Chummy checking up gets into that one as well. So under caution there, just looks like a driver loose on the outside there and trying to maintain. All right, so we got Mr. Carroll here in the 27. Chris out here leading this thing still, which is good. The clean air is giving him a nice advantage, getting those launches, getting away from everybody here. And at a flat track, that's what you're looking for. You want to get the jump on these guys and get yourself a little out in front, get away from them. But we do see, oh yeah, John up in the Top Gun car again. Heck yeah, man. Love that thing, dude. That's just a good looking rig right there. Good looking hot rod. But John Jarigaris is riding himself in that 4th position now. I believe he started in that 5th. So Mike Nelio is also, in that top 5. We've got Lewis Lockshine in that 6th position. Tanner Marr 7th. Yeah, get some, Tanner. Tanner's getting a good march up. I believe he was in that 10th position once we started. So it's good to see him getting his early march in, as we're only like 10 laps into this thing. So it looks like we do have one more lap around here. But, to get these guys up and started, tire pressures, cold tires, short tracking like this, fresh track. I mean, we're going to see some of that loose like we've seen with the 69 of Ronnie Morrison, and then just kind of collect. So incidentals there, but let's see, like, will the 2, see what we got with the 2, come across the 2's bumper, his nose. Oh, yeah, look at that's right. He's riding his Top Gun thing, too, dude. Oh, I love these guys running these Top Gun schemes. Just so cool. Obviously, I'm a fan. That's an easy one. Yeah, all right. Okay, we're up on deck with our leader here as he's about ready to tear her up. I hope. Give these guys a run. Let the tires get up to speed here. All right, still under yellow. Should be coming around in 3 and 4. At pace, the lights on the pace car are off. There we go. Here we go. All right. Oh no, I'm sorry. I was off by 1 here. Looks like the lights are still on. I thought he was dipping. So I was just anxious to get back racing, folks. That's all. Want to get down and get some. All right, since we got a quick moment, let's hear from our sponsor. Got the Marriott up here, and then of course Blaze. I appreciate all their efforts as we're lapping around. Oh no, now we're off. I want to make sure we weren't stalled out one more time. I'm just looking to get some green flags in. I'm like these guys are. I got to get wound up, get into this race. But we have stage 1, lap 35. So it's going to be a short haul. I mean, our fuel range is looking at the 63 to 66 laps. So it's insequential in stage 1, but stage 2, if it stays green, we're going to need it. They'll have to worry about a green flag from there, and same thing with stage 3. So they're identical. All right, here we go.
Green flag.
Now we're dropping some hammers. Come on, let's keep it going, folks. All right. So Carroll off to a great start here. We're finding that one car, Steve Johnson, in that 2nd position now. Michael Wood in that 99. He's been holding himself good, steady hot rod out there, trying to find himself some grip. We'll see if he get his march back in. As you see, Steve Johnson at the end of the side. Ooh, well, look at that. Ooh, nice little hornet's nest shaping up pretty good right here with the 74 of Mike on the inside. Lewis Lockshot in the 124. Chilling, trying to get his run on the outside with some company. Ooh, 96, timing that thing in there, trying to get it to stick. Got the 4 car up underneath him. Those guys are getting close. Here we go, ripping out of 2. So still side by side further on back in the pack. Here we go, looking at the 4 car of Tanner Marr underneath the 96, holding a pretty line. Ooh, a little wobble out of both of them. You see the Tanner holding it tight right there. Doesn't give the opportunity and ability to get up off that line and get a speed. But here he goes, going back again, door to door with the 96. Oh man, gets a good run there. Still holding tough. This is that 6th-ish, or no, 7th and 8th position at the moment. And we'll start seeing these guys line up a little bit and then start attacking one by one. And checking up here and finding that groove it's critical. Once you start getting that, getting your line down, getting those tires heated up. Here we go, Bad Fast Marley, aka Steve Yavorsky on the inside, jumping her to the bottom here, and they're the Top Gun machine. Trying to get himself a hard bank to the bottom. Doesn't quite have the, we got mad spins in contact toward the rear of the field. Caution, back out one more time. Oh man, we saw some pretty good carnage back there, which again, I'm not sure what the story is going to be when it comes to our okay, we're gonna wait for our tracker to catch up here. All right, so we're under caution again, folks, and it does seem I'm waiting for our tracker to get up to us, but it looks like we have an incident here with the 99's off track. That's no bueno. As we're looking to see what we have here on replay, nothing, unfortunately. We'll have to let this thing catch up, I think, and see if we can. All right, here we go. Brian Zimmerman, possible honing in on where this contact happened here. All right, got a good aerial view here. Stack up and check up right there. Oh, he just loses it. Oh, comes out from underneath him. That was that loose off right there, folks. Let's rewind that back just a wee bit and see if we can get a handle on what happened to his car's line. Was it more or less just too tight on the wheel, I'm thinking, but let's slow it down. Okay, so he's going to go for a nice throw into here. So he's looking good. Maybe it was just too soon in the throttle, didn't let it roll enough, and then it'll kick out, and that's where he right there starts to step. Maybe look like he may have just throttled up a little too early on the throttle, seeing that that 32 on the outside. He's really looking to get that run off. So he spins, and then right into the 06, it's Chummy Miller. Contact on that. And then there you go. So it looks like minimal cars involved. Looks hopefully minor contact for the 06. And these guys get right back up and racy again. All right, we got leader, man. Like he looking focused. He looking calm. This is our leader, Chris Carroll here. All right, so it looks like we are, again, under caution. Going to have another lap or so around before we go on green. So let's hear from the sponsor this time here. Stoked to have Blaze Pizza Marriott on board. Folks, we'll be back here in just a moment.
We are not here on this planet to close our eyes to the world.
This is not a hotel. It's an idea that travel should be brilliant. The promise of spaces as expansive as your imagination, offering surprises that will change as often as you do. This is not four walls. It's reinvention that will open your mind, innovation that makes checking in as easy as a check-in, and room to breathe. This is not business as usual. It's a new way to inspire, create, connect, and yes, dream. We're on a journey to make your travels uncomplicated, unforgettable, brilliant. Because it's not only about where you're staying, it's about where you're going. Marriott. Travel brilliantly.
All right, welcome back, race fans. Just in case you tuned in a little late, we got Front Row Esports live up on deck here with their race number 17 here in that chase for that championship as we getting ready to come out of that caution. I believe that may have been our stage breaker, so let's go ahead and switch that over. Sorry about that. I think that was our... 1 second here. Close. No, we don't need that. So I believe that was our stage breaker, and double check on our laps here. No, negative. That was just for that caution. I thought they were going to take the stage break with that, but I was a little advanced early on that. So our stage break's coming up at lap 35 here. Sorry. A little advanced on that execution. So we got 10 more laps in stage 1. Carroll's leading this thing up in P1 here in that 27 car. We got the one of Johnson. Look like he's holding suit there in that second position. Still trying to find that speed, to get around him. I see him sticking with them, but sticking with them is one thing. Getting around him is going to be the other. And you also have these other guys back here with a numerous number of caution laps, on their tires. So basically what's going to happen here, everyone's riding on some rather fresh rubber, and, it's going to be a 10-lap sprint. So, I mean, this is a recipe right here that could end in another caution, due to the fact these guys got some grip, good amount of it, so, they're going to get a little hasty with it. As looks like we are still, now, single file, lining them up pretty good now, which is good. Start making these guys getting their passing on, get a little more toward the rear of the field. 32 starting to make his way up in that 12th position now. All right, searching for that top 10. 69 of Ronnie Morrison on the outside of him. You see Ronnie was about to go nuke him out status with some of these guys toward the rear of the field, but at the moment, it seems as if Carroll has himself a really decent lead here. Lots of buffer when it comes to any kind of, if he needs to blow it up and slow it up to save, I don't think I have to save any kind of tire though. So I think it's just a drop a hammer, get your race pace up fast enough they can get a hold of any kind of whatever draft they may think they're trying to get, and be gone. So far these guys, now it's calming down. So a lot of quick action in the beginning of this thing, as we are now in lap 29 out of our 35 lap to stage 1. So everyone's kind of, again, here's what you want to do. You want to have a car left to finish this thing. Ooh. And just as I say that, we got caution back out again. And that will not get us to stage, I don't know, that might. It might actually. It might have a few laps to get us there. So, bummer. So we're back out under caution in stage 1 here, folks. And, not looking pretty for tonight. Again, just can't seem to find that rhythm. A lot of these drivers are missing it. As let's see what we have here for yellow flag and what may have concurred on this thing. What occurred here? Let's see. All right, we may have it. Wait, it's kind of a wrong camera view. Maybe not. Yeah, I kind of wanted that back, man. Come on. Okay, looking for some loose car out there somewhere. Right now it's got us looking at the 96, but nope. Now the caution comes back out again, or it comes out, so I'm not sure where this this may have happened here. It's not quite showing. I'll search for it here, folks, but looks like everyone's coming in to get themselves their 4 fresh set of tires and get ourselves a little bit of fuel. See if we can get something done out there. Looks busy. Lap 31. This may run us around to stage 2. I don't know. Again, these cautions are really throwing us for the ringer out here and keeping everybody squared up. So we do have 02 of Stevens staying out, maybe? I don't know. Strategy. I mean, if there is to be... Yeah, so this should go back to stage. Then it gets thrown back, under yellow one more time, I believe. So those guys will need to pit. So they'll go to the rear of the field, but have a few laps good on their tires. Maybe it's a strategy for the 02 Stevens staying out. Could have possibly got some tires just recently as well. That would leave him undercut in the in stage 2, but possible good points here in stage 1. So I don't strategies. There's a lot of things that these guys can do out here. Score themselves stage wins, some good stage points. It's kind of not a bad idea if you think about it. If he's starting in the back, if he doesn't and stays, at least holds in a top 5, right? If he holds in a good top 5, then he could get his tires. He might start at the back, but he has all stage 2 to get back toward the front again. So seems kind of smart. Just make sure you don't spin him off in the beginning here, as we are possibly looking for 1 to go here. Got Scotty Stevens is scored as our race leader. Mike Anelio got him off pit lane there. Maybe took a 2-tire stop. I don't know. Yeah, could be a good call. But the 74 gets now dropping our leader, our the pole sitter here, and been pretty much leading the entire race thus far. Going to put him back in traffic. So let's see what's going to happen here at Old Chris Carroll as we getting these guys wrapping back around here and hopefully get this thing back up green. So this should go into stage 2. Well, actually, let's look at those. Sorry, let's look at those laps one more time. All right, so yeah, they're not shaping up now, so we are going to go green here, I believe, this next time by. So let's go ahead and I guess we'll send us on a quick break here, folks. Oops. As so we got at least one more lap around. Yeah, they're going to go to 35 to get us going on here. All right, folks, so we'll be back here in just a moment.
Business Solutions, how can I help you?
I am ready.
Well, that's great, Ladybug.
Ladybug.
Your new operational name?
Oh, I see what you're doing. Ladybug's supposed to be lucky. Ha!
You don't have bad luck.
Really? My bad luck is biblical. I'm not even trying to kill people and someone dies. Remember the suicidal bellboy?
You drove him to the hospital.
Hang in there, buddy!
And he didn't die.
Okay, the wedding. Tequila? Johannesburg. It's time for some change.
You wanted simple for your first job back. Doesn't get simpler.
Alright, X-Nay on the movie premiere because we weren't ready to go green here, folks. We can watch that thing later. Let's get it. I want to see what's going to happen with that 0-2 as Scotty Stevens as he gets himself a sweet launch right off the start here. Stayed out, and looks like we are underway here. Scotty Stevens looking off his rear bumper. Lewis Lockshine on the 124 on the outside of Mike Adelio. Mike Adelio in the 74 got a good beat on the bottom here, but Lewis got that middle kind of locked in right there. Lockshine gonna launch her out right now. A good was almost gonna be drag race, but he got himself the heck of a run there as we're looking at Drew Garess in the 59 here, Top Gun status. Winner last week's race and off on a really nice start here. Wow. There he goes, rotating out of 4 right now. Good launch off. Ooh, sideways toward the back. Here it is. Oh man, big time caution. We got cars just toe up back here. Oh man, Carl's in this one. Chummy ate it. All right, let's back it up. I believe it did quite a half start there, so let's give her a play and see what happens. Ooh, bump in by the 32. Let's rewind it. So that's where it started, and then possible maybe good save. All right. And then look in the rearview. Boom! Oh, Tom just couldn't stop right there. Sends him sideways, and then Chummy saves it, right? Yeah. No, he doesn't. He gets on the throttle too hard. Wasn't still there in a bit. Ah. All right, let's rewind that back just a wee bit. So he was good. You know, he saved it, but it was like. Nope, rewind it back just a wee bit. Okay. So here he comes around. He's saving it. Does get you to set. Now he throttles in right here at this moment. Yep. He knew. Ow! Woo! Just barely kissed the one right there. And he didn't get a contact there. 32 trying to stop. He had a problem stopping before. He's trying to get her wound up. Still probably all over the brake. Yeah, we got that 83 though. Got a good piece of him. Sent him all over the track. Oh, bummers. And we back under caution. Chummy had it, man. He had it. That's good. That's good. That's good. So now, see what more strategy here could partake. But that was, no, that's too early to tell on that one. All right, pit lane's open. Here we go. See who's going to take any takers, or at least. All right, so it does look as if we got ourselves a little bit of time, so let's try this one more time. All right, lights are out. Let's take it to a short one here, as I'm going to go grab myself my sody, and back here in just a moment.
Captain Mitch, we're here at the request of Iceman. He seems to think that you have something left to offer the Navy.
With all due respect, sir, I'm not a teacher. Just want to manage expectations.
What the hell? Good morning, aviators. This is your captain speaking.
I intend to push your limits. Show me what you're made of.
Nice.
Having any fun yet?
Top Gun Maverick. New trailer online now.
All right, welcome back, folks. Just in case you're tuning in, we got Next Gen Broadcasting here. Chris Ball Ambus up on deck, and of course we have Front Row Esports in their race number 17 in this quest for the championship here of 2022. You got the Cup Series here, and their Gen 7 cars tackling New Hampshire. We got the mile track here, flat, difficult. Got hard to get her to blow up, hard to get her to turn, hard to get her to launch off. So it's where I think, and not like tremendous contact, but turning drivers around. As we're on the back stretch right here, folks, going in 3 and 4. Does look like we are getting ready to launch her one more time. Scotty Stevens, that's the story that we're looking at for the moment here, as Scotty stayed out during this last stage. So we are officially into stage 2. Sorry, all these cautions kind of confusing me a little bit now. So officially into stage 2, launching this thing. He stayed out. There's been a lot of cautions back to back. Gets a good launch there. 124 is going to take that inside. Looks like the 74 of Mike might find him on the outside. Ooh, graceful here, but the 27, that's Chris Carroll. He been fast. All right, he started up in the front. He started fast, and I think he want to try to finish fast as he's getting that march on right now, side by side with the 74. 74 rotates that center really good, but that 27 new tires gets a good bite, launches out, and he gone. Marching down and out in that top 3, and he's looking for more here. As the next victim is the 124 of Lewis Lockshine. Let's go back a little bit further in the field as we see the Bad Fast Marley here in that 2 car. Looks like he's trying to fight pretty desperately on the bottom here. Let's see if he can get that thing to stick. He's got the 96 of J.R. Scrumberry on the outside here. So side by side, here he goes. Marley marching up just a little bit. That's C. Pivorsky in this 2 car, 7th position. And still searching for more here as he's coming up to Trevor Swicegood. Swicegood in that 83 monster car, man. Ooh, there he is. Let's see what kind of wheel he's going to try to get right now. Oh, that looks like the 2 car kind of fell a little. Okay, but we could possibly have the 2 Top Gun cars here. As you see, John Drugeris in the 59, and he is searching on that 74 of Mike Nelio, holding himself, his ground as the 59 is rotating in that 5th position, trying to get a hold of that 4th position by Mike. Now upon his bumper, looked like he may be going for an attack. Yeah, possibly not, but we do see that the 124 of Lewis Lockshine backing up just a wee bit. maybe. Ooh, I see why I know now is Chris Carroll got a hold of that second position. Chris Carroll gets that move, gets to the inside of him. It looks like it makes short work of it, short enough to where we didn't quite see that one. All right, I mean that was quick. Speaking of that, let's see if we can find that. And oh, my bad. I had it. It was right there. I just seen it. Oh, but anyways, here he comes. Chris Carroll on the march forward right now. Gonna get a hold of this lead? Maybe? O2 underneath them. O2 having the outside line. Good run off right there. 27. Okay, we gotta switch this thing. Thank you. Gets the run and gets around him right there. Sorry, my camera pack kind of went crazy there. The 124 now of Lewis Lockshine trying to find his way underneath. But Chris Carroll back to the front and back to the front now with a really good lead. Good buffer between that first and second positions. Here comes the fight between Lewis Lockshine and the 1-2 making good work of the O2 as O2 Scotty Stevens still out there on those same tires. So he's going to milk these tires and whatnot and fuel. So as long as, this may have been the break that he's looking for as we got caution out for the fifth time. Yeah, because we got one for the stage. So we look like we got some. All right, let's find out what happened here. Look, the Bad Fast Marty in the Top Gun car. Okay, we're going to whoa and slow it up. So we see it an abrupt move by the 63. No. Here he goes. So he came out hot right there and looked like he lost the pedal. And then he lost the car. She slicked. She come out from underneath him and, yep. Got a hold of 74, though, on the hopefully not a lot of damage. 96, trying to whoa up. Clipped him, too. Sends him into the wall, really making his bad day go a lot worse as he was toward the front of the field. Oh, and 64 nowhere really to go. It's in the tabletop, and that's flat spinning. Eject, Mav, eject! Yeah, that's what it was. I mean, oh, man. Yeah, that's more like a goose move. But still again, oh, no! Oh, and he's still spinning. He can't grab the handle. He can't grab the handle. Oh, man. Now, finally, yep, he does. Ejects canopy. He gone. Oh, man. That was, like I said, bad day. Went real bad. Maybe got too close into the wash, I'm thinking. Yep. So that F14 down.
Chris, how's it going?
Hey, bud. We're good. Just watch yourselves. One of the top gunfighters is down. He got himself into a flat spin, no recovery, and that was a ejecto seat. Cause we're thinking. So I mean, he had a hard time finding a handle. How you doing, bud? Missed you in the beginning.
Yeah, I had some computer issues.
Yeah, join the club.
But we made the grid.
Right.
Start on the back, just kind
Yep.
of trying to be patient. Had some incidents. We're just working our way up there.
Yeah, we're seeing a good plethora amount of caution going on right now. The drivers not really getting the opportunities they need to get in that groove. Get those tires to get through those cycles is what they need. Get some rubber up on the track.
And the thing we fought all season with these next gen cars, any track that's a short style track that involves brakes, right? Just the brakes are just inconsistent. The cars just kind of have a mind of their own, and so it's you can tell it's fighting drivers for sure. But we'll get it figured out here, and we'll get some green flags running.
Oh yeah. No, I mean, and you can see, Tom, it's a case of like single car incidents that turn into multi car. Like that last one right there. It's just unfortunate. It was just a bad day gone worse. Style of thing. And but yeah. Hey, let's don't worry. We got ourselves a little bit of racing still left ahead of us here, and a whole another stage. So let's say we'll see this action start to unfold here shortly. I'm sure of it.
100%. Yep, we are getting ready to go and see how this one goes.
All right, buddy. Best of luck out there to you and, of course, everybody. Y'all need it right now.
10-4, yes.
Later,
Thanks,
buddy.
brother.
All right, we got Tom Freitas here. That's the gunny sergeant charge team owner or league owner right there, and he's been fighting the good fight, trying to get everybody squared away and whatnot. As here we go, I believe we are about ready to drop some hammers one more time here. Let's get our Barney cam up. What up, Barney? What's happening? He got himself a cool job. You know, you think about it. Got a good view of the track, fans right there, everybody just kind of cheering and stuff. You get to show what's up. Well, wait, I thought we were there. Oh, he got tired. He got tired. Wait, how are we? Oh, there we go. Okay. No, sorry. Just kidding. All right, here we go, folks. Going for the green kind of flagger.
Green.
Boom! It's like Marty got one job to do. And we gone. Okay, the 127 off to commanding start right off the bat. Good launch. We're going to go side by side with the O2 of Scotty Stevens. I don't know if he's back on the same cycle. I'm pretty sure he is by now. As they got the 124 Lewis Lockshine roaring around the outside there. Got himself a lot of good momentum as we see him. Here's that tornado right off the bat here. We need to, you know, on these restarts, this is where it's at. You need to get these restarts as much as you can and get these positioned in here. Right now, we've seen Tanner Marr right there in that 4 car, styled out toward the back of the pack at the moment, and he's trying to charge his way forward. We've seen him up here in the middle of the field, toward the front of the field, and now he's gonna, you know, again, just muster through this traffic right now as we see Nicholas Lamb in the 37. All right, come on, Nicholas. Nicholas Lamb up there in the 37 Kellogg machine, and he's getting a good chase on with Joshua Germain here. And this is going to be in that top 10. So we find Joshua Germain in that 97, that top 10 Mobile 1 car. Is got the 37. Stevens is losing and lost and regained, regathered, regrouped. Okay, keeper point in the right direction. Does he can leave himself a lot of track time and positions, but he does survive to continue on. Got one more stage left ahead of us here, folks, as we are nearing lap 75 in tonight's race here. This is stage 2. We are in 75. We will give us another, get these guys a break, get tires, whatever they may need, and fuel, of course, to get this thing closer toward the end. We got 75 lap run after that, so equal to stage 2. So it could go by quickly if these guys really dial this thing in. And right now, it looks like everyone's starting to get their groove, filling out this car, understanding what's going to happen, you know, and how this thing's, you know, going to rotate through. And just as I say that, ouch, we got car around again, and caution is out. Uh-oh. See that 32 slow, and I see him lit up here in our tattletale. So let's find out what happened in tonight's race here. Come on, give me my replay. No! Okay, there we go. That's better. Ah, no, I'm just kidding. Okay, let's try this one more time. I'm thinking, okay, let's find out what happened to the 32 here as we slow it down just a wee bit. Tom mentioned that he's been having brake trouble and whatnot, actual brake pedal problems, and so he's been fighting that a lot as well. And let's see if maybe that could have been, because he seems to be by himself here. So no order of yep, and she comes around, starts to come around right there. Steps out. He's doing his best to save it. Does wiggle. Almost catches it. Almost catches it right there. Dirt cart. Yeah. Sideways. And they'll bring her back after that point right there. She's around, and we just hope that the evasive maneuvers there as he got his car back together and back up out on track. So starting toward the field. Tom locks her down. Unfortunately, brings out a caution, and we will line this thing back up again. So we just came out of a caution, so I wouldn't perceive pit lane to be busy at all in that matter. We're looking at the leader now, and We got, yep, pace lap, caution still underway, so at least one more lap. So, folks, we're going to take us a break. Be back here in just a moment.
Kids, get your popcorn out. Let me tell you the story of the space Viking, Thor Odinson. He was no ordinary man. He was a god. After saving planet Earth for the 500th time, Thor set off on a new journey. Well, he got in shape. He went from dad bod to god bod. And after all that, he reclaimed his title as the one and only Thor. Oh, spoke too soon.
Jane? The old ex-girlfriend.
What's it been like? 3, 4 years?
8 years, 7 months, and 6 days, give or take.
Am I, sensing feelings?
Well, you're right. The only ones who gods care about is themselves. So this is my vow. All gods will die. I just want to say that was very, very impressive what you did back there.
He's just my first bad guy.
You never forget your first. You are not like the other gods of kill. Because I have something worth fighting for.
Let's see who you are. I take off your disguise. And flick.
Oh, you flipped too hard, damn it!
Should we help him?
And eventually, grape.
Green flag, green flag.
Oh yeah, welcome back, folks. Here we go. Front row esports, and we are back up at it again. Out of a caution here, almost to stage number 2. The 27 of Carroll continues to lead the race. He got stuck back in traffic. Well, not really back in traffic, but back in that 3rd, 4th position for a bit. It got himself, some good style, some laps here for a minute, some good free time to get himself back toward the front. Now, awesome start and fighting out there to get it, stretch it out here a bit. But here comes, John Drugeris in the 59, looking underneath the 63, coming in hot, literally. Trying to get down on his bumper, get him a little wiggles loose. White's good in that 63. Oh no! 96 goes around on the hood of him right there, but luckily he's still on all 4, and now he gets it pointed back the right direction. Caution comes out again. Let's see what happened to that 96. He, I think, 7th caution here. Slow it down just a wee bit here. Okay, so it looks like everything's hunky-go-luckies type of a thing coming out. There, steps out right there. Boom. Maybe he just gets in the throttle a little too soon. Goes out from underneath him. And that's all he wrote. That's, yep, all he wrote right there. Woo! Good save, though! Man! You might not even got a 1X for that, actually. So, good save in that matter, not damaging the car, and spiking tire too bad, so should be okay. Just lost a lot of track positioning, but they cautioned to come out and save him there on that one. All right, so we are back under caution again, and let's see what we got here. So, Seal the 27 out in front. Lewis is in the 124. In that second position, Swicegood was getting a good challenge by the by the 59 of John Drigaris. But let's see if there's any takers at pit lane. I mean, we've got 10 laps left in stage 1, so that's where a lot of this, I think, some of the strategy can take place. But again, they're on a limited set of tires as well, so you want to, I'd save them. I'd stay out. So we're gonna see. I'm sure a lot of people staying out here, and we do, all leaders pretty much. Yeah, everyone's staying out, knowing that we got the stage coming up. All right, so looks like we're gonna wind them back around. So we got 2 more laps until we get this thing back under green. Looks like we're gonna take ourselves another break here, folks. Again, I apologize about all the stall out and racing, but it's a tight track, and guys, you're really getting to know this Gen 7 car with this package here. It's just the regular package or whatnot. So, yeah, folks, we'll be back here in just a moment.
Deer Creek International Business Solutions, how can I help you?
I am ready.
Well, that's great, Ladybug.
Ladybug.
Your new operational name?
Oh, I see what you're doing. Ladybug's supposed to be lucky. Ha!
You don't have bad luck.
Really? My bad luck is biblical. I'm not even trying to kill people and someone dies. Remember the suicidal bellboy?
You drove him to the hospital.
Hang in there, buddy!
And he didn't die.
Okay, the wedding. Tequila? Johannesburg. It's time for some change.
You wanted simple for your first job back? Doesn't get simpler.
We need to find the person who took that case.
That's too easy. Shit.
What?
Remember those 2 wackos from the Bolivia job?
The twins?
Yeah, not so sure they're twins.
Get off the train.
You stab me? I would never stop coming for you.
What? I missed my stop.
Something else going on here.
Hi. You don't remember me?
You look like every white homeless man I've ever seen.
Really? You don't remember me? Eat a bag of dicks, lady. I'm sorry. I'm working on it.
Get off at the next stop.
Sounds so easy when you say it.
One little prick from this, you know what happens?
Yes.
Your blood congeals, clogging your veins.
I said yes! Shit balls.
You're going to want to hear the whole story.
What's waiting for us in Kyoto?
The White Death, with his army of assassins.
There's this soulless psychotic leader with the largest criminal organization on the planet, shoved right inside us.
I don't see the White Death letting any of us off this train. We need to come up with a plan. Nothing to hurt people.
What's happening to your face?
Woo, welcome back, folks. A little late to the party on that one, as the 74 and 37 are duking, 37 duking him out. 37 on the outside of Lamb here. He's getting himself a good run and trying to march forward here in that top 10, but we do see some more battling happening right behind him. So will the one get himself a good march? We see Steve Johnson back here in the 12th position, trying to make his way through traffic. Got Tom Freitas right there on the outside of him, as we see a little bit of a checkup. Ooh, look at the 74 getting himself a good dive bomb underneath Nicholas Lamb. Lamb's still gonna handle the outside, rotates off, good power down. 37 gonna get her hauling the nail down the backstretch here. She's starting to gain in a little bit more, and Ronnie Morrison trying to put that 74 a little bit more in his dust. But we're going to look back up forward to our race leader, Chris Carroll, checking out. So let's try to get ourselves a through the field, as we got Chris Carroll leading the way, being pretty dominant in tonight's race, starting on pole and finishing at Lewis Lockshine, getting it done in that P2. And, kind of, again, really strong hot rod, the 63, Trevor Swicegood, he's been, up and down, through the field. So he's really battling it out, but finding himself nicely in that third position right now with the 59 of John Drugaris in the fourth position. And he is hunting right now, looking on the outer lane. And yeah, we are back under caution again. And looks like Nicholas Lamb might hold that fifth position. So, all right, folks, so we're under caution one more time. Let's try to figure out what happened here. Whew! It's a roughins. Oh, the 74 crash? What the happened here? Okay. So, Mike's been running pretty strong all day. Drives down. Okay, you know what? I just saw a little meme on this one. Not really meme, but a little driver post. About that danger zone. That go no go style of maneuver, and this is it right here. So let's slow down real good. So this is that danger zone. He sees like it's going to be an opening in, but it's not, because the 74 is rotating to make his center right here, and so the 97, that's all on him. He drove it in there, and there's no way it was going to stick solid thing. 74 was already in on his race line, so yeah, definitely bad's gone there for the 74, as he was just racing his race. You see the 63, no, sorry, not 63, who else was that? The 83, it looked like he was trying to dodge everything, checked up right there. We're looking at Marley's view. There he is. Okay, so he checked up right there. That's going to cost him. But the caution, I believe, already came out, so he should be fine there on that one. So, but yeah. So that is that. That's that danger zone right there. That will bite you. All right, so I believe that will bring us into stage 3. Oh, let's see where we're at here. Yep, so that will bring us into stage 3, folks. All right, so into stage 2, but I'm not sure who the stage winner will be on that one, as things are flip-flopping all around, and I'm not sure exactly what is kind of happening here on this one. So we still have the caution out. Let's I guess we'll take us another quick break and sort this thing out and see what's going to happen. So stick with us, folks, as we will be back here in just a moment.
What do we have here? God, here I thought we were special.
Fellas, this here's Bagman.
Hangman.
Whatever.
What the hell kind of mission is this?
Everyone here is the best there is. Who the hell are they gonna get to teach us?
Captain Pete Maverick Mitchell. Let me be perfectly blunt. You are not my first choice. You are here at the request of Admiral Kazansky, a.k.a. Iceman. He seems to think that you have something left to offer the Navy. What that is, I can't imagine.
With all due respect, sir, I'm not a teacher. Just want to manage expectations.
What the hell? Good morning, aviators. This is your captain speaking.
All right, welcome back, folks. As here we go, dropping the hammer one more time. We got Tom Freitas, Gunny Sarge in charge, leading the way. And let's see, he's got, so he did himself some strategy action. Look at the 1 and the 32, flip-flop themselves around with the 124 of Lockshine up there in that third position. Bunch of fight going on right now as we got a side-by-side action happening before for the lead, as Johnson going to be looking underneath him. Johnson tries to get underneath, can't get the power quite planted. Does, though. Now it's going to be a good drag race. Cross-start finish line. Johnson's going to take that. 32 going to swing wide right here. Johnson's going to get the inside, and he clears him. But no, Johnson goes around sideways in front of the entire field. Will he lock it down? Yes. Spins it around. Well, we didn't even got to rewind that one at all. It looked like he just, but we will. So we'll see what these, I mean, and Johnson, he is, the points leader. So for him to be taking the bottom there, looked like his car was just pretty. So let's rewind this for a second. Let's take a ride on board with him in the limo. Man, he barely got on the gas right there. I mean, that was weird, right? Wow. Yeah, man, I don't know. Let's rewind it back just a bit. So he barely steps on the gas right there, just barely steps on the gas, and then luckily there's no contact with anybody else. He's on the restart, so more or less, lap coming around, so everybody's still right there.
Hey, Chris.
Yeah, Tom, what's up, man? You leading this thing? How about that?
Yeah, how about that? What happened between me and Johnson there?
Nothing.
Did I get him or no?
Nope. Okay. He barely touched. I don't know what happened, but he barely touched the gas, man, and he just and it came around on him. So
because I know I was sideways, saved it, and the next thing I know he's spinning, and I'm like, uh-oh.
I'm thinking there's some grease on the track or something, maybe. And you got something out there, man. That's treachery.
It's slick out there. I mean, especially like me holding Johnson low. He's in that real slick part, so it's real hard to get the power down to get off the corner.
I mean, and that's I'm curious to see, okay, so what happened with you? So you got the flip around here. Give us what's going on in the race, because there's been so many cautions and whatnot. It's and then now we got you up in the lead. We had Johnson, you guys were in the back, and now it's flip-flopped around. So anyways, bring us up to speed, bud.
So, I mean, right now, just some pit strategy. We pitted about 2 cautions ago for tires and fuel, just to get that track position, just kind of get some clean air and try to avoid some chaos, which, although it really doesn't seem, there seems there's chaos everywhere, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, even some of our most talented drivers tonight are struggling. It's just, these cars just break loose without question, or, you get into the corner good, cars start to settle under braking, then all of a sudden it'll just lock the tires out of nowhere. And then it's very inconsistent.
I got our weather specs up right now. I mean, and we're looking at light winds. It's cool outside, 82 degree. I mean, and at 90 degree on the track temp. So it's nothing that's blistered.
Cool. Yeah. I mean, when we were in practice, we were practicing at 111 degrees. So it's a lot cooler. Track should
Maybe that's what's happening. It's giving the illusion that you have more grip out there than you do, especially on exit, and so drivers are really rolling into that throttle faster, but and a little bit more, because it does feel like you have that grip on entry. But I don't know. Like I said, like you said, I mean, some of our best out here, exactly what I said earlier, are having struggles. So but yeah, this is the iRacing setup, so we're running their stock setup thing. And challenges are out there, and the struggle 100%. Is real.
Oh yeah, definitely.
All right, so it does look like we line back up again, bud, and the lights are out on that pace car. So best of luck to you. Hey, how many laps you got on your tires right now?
I have about 24 laps on my tires.
Okay, a lot of caution flag out there too. So I don't know. It's a flip flop, man. You seem like there's the 02. Scotty got her done when he was up there toward the front. So that clean air, we'll see what happens. But that 27 is strong. So good luck to you, bud.
Thank you, brother.
Yeah. All right, so we got Tom going to be leading the way here and launching us off. So we've seen the abilities to get really good launches on these restarts by the leader. So let's see if he can go ahead snag himself one of those. He's got the 59 of Jugaris in the outside 4th position. So let's see if he gives him a little bit of a... We're gone, folks. So he waited to the end. He held him up for a minute because he wanted to see about that jump right there. He wants a nice and clean entry into 1 and 2. Let him get his car back underneath him. Let those guys dig. And here comes the 27 digging all kinds right now. 27, Chris Carroll. Drag race Tom on the backstretch right here. Going to go to 3 to 4. Tom's going to swing it wide right here. He want to make sure he has that grip. 27 got something figured out because he is able to get that slide job maneuver, still work his brakes enough not to get that thing to come out from underneath him. Gets a good drive and takes over the lead from the 32. Now Carroll is gonna get himself a good chance to collect some time on these guys, as he's gonna get that clean air, and these guys are gonna still side by side. You see Lewis Lockshine locked in on the bottom right now by the 59 running up on his door. The 63 also coming, and here comes the 02 of Scotty Stevens. Heck yeah, come get some, Scotty. This is all your top 5, top 6 right here in this bunch, but right back to the top 10. These guys, Tanner Marr, he is our 10th position right now, trying to march it forward. But he see just a cluster of, of car up in front of him. As we see Ronnie Morrison, he just hammered, deep into this field. And we got contact right here by the 63 of Trevor Swicegood. Looked like he got a little out of shape or got a little contact. Now here comes the 69 of Ronnie Morrison. He gonna drive her up into the fence. He gonna get a handle on her. He gonna lose a lot of positions. He goes to the outside, a lot of rotating underneath him, dropping him all the way back to that 9th, 10th position. You see now Tanner Marr up underneath him. But how'd that go? Wait, there's more. Yeah, there's the battle right there between the... contact right there, 59 and John Druger is trying to hold her on. Does good run right there. And I think we are under a yellow. We are under a yellow one more time. When stuff was getting interesting. All right, so it does look like the 69 finally met his maker or his match. I'm not sure. We're going to find out right now. So... let's slow it down just a wee bit. You see him, he was all over that wheel earlier and just slicing and dicing. This is when the 59 got loose. Okay, so we've seen this one right here. So he's right behind him. How we barely... Whoa, wait a minute. Oh, so that was coming out. Here I go fast forwarding it. Patience, Chris, patience. I got you. Okay, so let's try to change your angle just a wee bit. Okay, steps out right there. Just, power out too much. Steps out. Hooks into the wall. 37 has nowhere to go. Just whams. Hits him back over there a little bit more. So not a total TKO, I think. I think he'll be all right. Be able to make it back again. But, he's probably definitely going to be wounded. All right, so let's get us back toward the front here. Chris Carroll's still leading this thing, and now he's going to be able to get those good research. He's in the position he wants to be, man. He's seen all this wrecking and stuff happen back there. And again, single car incidents. It's not like anyone's trying to overdrive something or something. It's just some. It looks like there's patience being made out there and space being given, but looks like we possibly have the 64. Yep, 64 getting his lucky dog barking on the outside right there. Roof. Getting his lucky dog back up on this lead deal. Gain some positions with the amount of caution happening. It's a good possibility, but let's look a little bit toward. Looks like we got Matt Fast Marley coming out of pit right now. These other boys here. So we're seeing where the 37 ended up right there. Tanner Marr still stuck back in traffic. JR, he in the mix of it for sure. Scotty, he looking like he got a little bit more breath of fresher air. Tom, oh yeah, he in the thick of things. 59 of John. Oh, Jugaris is yeah, heat's all over him right now to get something done in that Top Gun thing. So you've got some afterburner in that car still left yet ahead of us here because again, we're in stage 3. This is was going to be the long haul. I'm not sure if they could all make it from here if it does happen to go green, but from for the stats of everything, I believe everything's it's been like a 10 lap or 15 lap has been our longest green flag run. Then something step out, but we've been having a hard time just getting started with this car. But I know 2070 had no problems. He doing just fine. You know, yeah, like I said, he got a handle on this thing, and he got a good handle on it. So I believe we're going to be coming out of. It's yeah, 1 to go here, folks. So get these things off here. Make sure. Yep. All right, 1 to go. Take a quick hear it from our sponsors, and back here in just a moment. I promise.
We are not here on this planet to close our eyes to the world.
We are here to go out and experience its many wonders.
Because through our experiences, we grow and change.
And realize that we are part of something greater.
We see truth. We embrace each other and become bigger than ourselves.
Travel has the power to shape our world.
Because travel makes us whole again. Green flag, green flag.
All right, we green, folks. We're back again. 27. Yeah, another great launch with the 124 of Lockshine still on his bumper. But so far, we've seen a lot of this unfolding in front of us here. Some faster cars in the middle of some of the, little more off pace and trying to negotiate their ways through traffic. We see Tom right now duking it out with Steve Johnson. Steve Johnson in that one car going for the bottom here. Going to rotate Tom possibly that 6, but he's going to open the door up. No, not easily. He does. So Tom's going to remain on the outside there, but he's going to take that position and keep stalling it out. Whoa. Great view right here. Looking back at some traffic as you see 7th, 8th, 9th, and 10th all back there behind him, still side by side. Now we're looking at Trevor Swight. What the? Okay. Back under caution one more time. Got a couple laps in, I think, there on that one. Okay, here we go for this caution. Playing, and playing some more. All right, so swooping high to the outside. We're on Joshua German in the 97. So he's high to the outside right here. We're looking for that step out that we've been seeing. No, contact. And then big time contact. So that was the 2. The 2 of Bad Fast Marley. He loses it coming out. So, yeah. And then escapes with minimal. Except for he might have a heated driver against him, which is going to be that Joshua Germain. And they're both going to be starting in the rear, toward the rear of the field. So let's see if this may spill over onto the track, if you will. Maybe a little. Well, under caution once again. Okay, so yeah, I guess I'm going to get myself a little refill my beverage here. Got some this awesome strawberry lemonade I'm drinking. It's great. But yeah, folks, we'll be back here in just a moment, and so stick with us.
Deer Creek International Business Solutions, how can I help you?
I am ready.
Well, that's great, Ladybug.
Ladybug?
Your new operational name?
Oh, I see what you're doing. Ladybug's supposed to be lucky. Ha!
You don't have bad luck.
Really? My bad luck is biblical. I'm not even trying to kill people and someone dies. Remember the suicidal bellboy?
You drove him to the hospital.
Hang in there, buddy!
And he didn't die.
Okay, the wedding. Tequila? Johannesburg. time for some change.
You wanted simple for your first job back. Doesn't get simpler.
We need to find the person who took that case.
That's too easy. Shit.
What?
Remember those two wackos from the Bolivia job?
The twins?
Yeah, not so sure they're twins.
Get off the train.
You stab me? I would never stop coming for you.
What? I missed my stop.
Something else going on here.
Hi. You don't remember me?
You look like every white homeless man I've ever seen.
Really? You don't remember me? He's a bag of dicks, lady. I'm sorry. I'm working on it.
Get off at the next stop.
Sounds so easy when you say it.
One little prick from this, you know what happens?
Yes.
Your blood congeals, clogging your veins.
I said yes! Shit balls.
You're going to want to hear the whole story.
What's waiting for us in Kyoto?
The White Death, with his army of assassins.
There's this soulless psychotic leader with the largest criminal organization on the planet, shoved right inside a...
I don't see the White Death letting any of us off this train. We need to come up with a plan. Not gonna hurt people.
What's happening to your face? Maybe there was a little head trauma?
Maybe. I gotta get off this train. Sorry, buddy.
Exclusively in movie theaters.
All right, folks, welcome back. Next Gen Broadcasting, bringing you one more of Front Row Esports, race number 17 here at New Hampshire Speedway. All this brought to you by Blaze Pizza and Marriott Hotel, proud sponsor of Next Gen Broadcasting, Front Row Esports. So we are under the 12th, or I call it like the 10th caution of tonight here, as 97 of 150 complete here, as we are about ready to go green one more time.
Green flag.
Here we go. Let's see what's going to be able to get done and happen here on this one, as we are looking out the window, off the side here of Chris Carroll in that 97. Not quite get the launch that he was looking for in that one initially, but woo, here they come a-flying. Looks like Lewis Lockshine going to hold on to that second position. John Drugeris in the 59 in that third position, solid. 02 is Scotty Stevens, top 5. Great job right there. And Steve Johnson marching it up into that top 5. He's been up in the front, in the back. Man, he's having himself one roller coaster of a day, but finding himself out back up at the top of that elevator and still moving up the penthouse. We looking at a battle between Brian Zimmerman and the 28. We're literally looking at it right now, folks. We said to you on board. Here comes the 2 underneath there. It's getting a little dice right here, as we see the 96 of J.R. Scrumber on the inside there. The 2 of Bad Fast Marley, and another one of Top Gun Machines rotating on the outside, looking inside. 63 of Trevor Swicegood now rotating on the bottom here, trying to find himself some leverage on which lane he's trying to run here. Here comes the 2 car again of Bad Fast Marley on the outside, trying to get that outside rotate and get her to stick. Does get it right there. Doesn't quite have him clear. Brings her out to the wall. Good run right there. This is the battle right here. It looks this is for the 7th position. The 2 car still going to remain on the outside, getting a good drive off from 2 right there, down the backstretch. Here we go, drag racing. 96 going to take it back to the inside here. 2's going to rotate the outside, but surprise, surprise, here comes Trevor Swicegood. Swicegood's maybe going to look for that sneak attacker and get himself a twofer. But now the position's going to go to the 2 car as Bad Fast Body locks in that 7th position and tries to get away from the 96. 96 makes a charge back on him again. Almost contact right there. We got one heck of a bobble right here. Let's bring the cameras in a little bit closer. Oh, heck yeah. Right, 96 up, stuck in the middle with you kind of thing. Because he's got fast on the, behind him. He got fast in front of him. He's surrounded right now, and here comes some really, here comes some more go fast here. Trevor Marr in that 4 car got himself inside that top 10 now, trying to march it forward. And looking at that 8th position, rotating underneath, can't quite clear the 63. The 63 gets that drive off the outside there, down the backstretch we go. Drag racer into, contact. Trevor Moore slides up. 63 saves it. Heck, a good job by the 63. Yeah, buddy. That's right. Contact right there, slid him up on the 63. Trevor Swicegood takes a slice at it, and gets her back under control, keeps it pointed the right direction, loses the spot, goes under challenge one more time here, but hopefully get that thing to cool off as the heat is all up in his kitchen right now. 83 now looking underneath. That's Carl Lindstrom. Carl walking and working the bottom right now, trying to get past that 63 as he had himself a little bit of a squabble with that 4 car. And as that 4 car now marches forward with the 96 on the inside, that 4 car on the outside, looking for a little more ground to be gained here as we got battle on back here in that 7th, 8th, 9th, and 10th positions. Let's look forward again as we see that kind of mellow off. We got the 27, Chris Carroll. He is leading the way. You see him leading it by a fraction. Got Lewis Lockshine trying to stay, close in proximities. We got looks like a good battle happening right now for that 3rd position. Here comes Steven Johnson in that 1 car, 59. Now going to rotate outside high right here, too high. Pushes up into almost no man's land. But will he be able to get a fat run coming? He does. Oh, the 1 is loose again. I got to stop going to him, man. Seriously, every time we do, he locks it up and caution out for this one. So it looks like the 83 of Carl had himself melee as well. So let's get a rewound on that Carl here as we look for separate incidences maybe. I'm thinking so. Look up in front of us. That's going to be Marr stepping out possibly. Come back here. And it drives it out right there. More contact. So we're looking at contact. And then, so these are 2 separate incidences right there. That Wozen slows the 96 up. That gets him, into the wall is what it got him, man. That is a roughens right there. Let's go from rear chase, I think it is, as we, not that one, but we will wind it from there and see if we can get a better view of mishaps and happenings on track here as I'm going to slow it down here. Let's go to our rear chase. I'm thinking, yeah, that's a good one. Okay, so push up right here, first contact, boom through the center. 96, remarkable save, but slows him down. Oh, no, I'm sorry, that was the 2nd, so let's go back. We have time. Oh, no, okay. Now we're coming into it. So, dives it in, gets it a little loose. That's fine. He's good. Ooh, maybe a little net. And then, bam! That was the final. That was a knockout blow right there. That slid him up right there. And the net woes and slows. And then, yeah, so he got in the back of him, not knowing that he was going to. He almost had it saved, though. But what an impressive deal being handled there.
So there were 2 incidents there, Chris.
Yeah. We just went over them, both of them.
Okay. Yeah, there was. Yeah. Okay. 10-4.
Yeah. So basically, we were on Johnson again for the 2nd time tonight while he steps out, and so I got to stop going to him. So just let him know when you get back in there that's my bad. That's my bad. And then then second incidences after that. We got just some hardy driving back there as we guys just. Hey, woo,
yep.
Right?
Oh, yeah. Yep.
But here we are. We got you sitting up here, back again up in the front. Strategies. We got Bad Fast Marley also.
Our strategy is, we got enough fuel and tire to make it to the end, not pitting.
Staying out.
10-4. That clean air means a lot here.
Okay. All right.
Even though you wouldn't think it, being a mile
Oh,
track, but it really helps the car.
no, I completely think it. I mean, it's like any kind of front downforce these things are going to get, and rear downforce without anybody behind them, shuffling it up is going to be crucial. Especially with this
100%.
package that they were running today.
Yep. Yep.
But I mean, yeah. So you got a lot of go fast behind you, and so we're gonna see how it's gonna shape up here, Tom.
Oh yeah, I mean, Phil, we got a top 5 hot rod tonight, so just
right.
keep it clean and make it to the end. We'll be in good shape.
Okay. All right. Well, man, it looks like the lights are out here, and of course we got everybody home on track. So let's see if we can get everybody, at least most people, to the finish here. Not everybody, I guess, is home, but yeah, we got a few out. But we'll get back to you, Tom, and let's bring her home. 40 laps left.
All right, 10-4. Thanks, brother.
Roger that, bud. All right, so here we go. Like I said, 40 laps left in tonight's race. We're gonna drop it back over to Barney one more time. We have Tom leading this thing. Let's see what's gonna happen.
Green flag, green flag.
And how. Restart, spin some tires on the 2 right there. That's going to slow him up and jumble everybody else behind him. We're going to leave it on the 2 for a moment as Tom gets himself a good launch there. 124 is going to... Ooh, the 127 is it's kind of marred in traffic right now, or mirrored in traffic right now. And kind of stuck. He's got a car below him, car up in front. Tanner Marr moving himself up into the 4th position now, top 5. Tanner on a mad mission. Now he's trying to do everything he can, do some blocking right there by 27 Sloan. Oh, no. Do some blocking initially, and then also look for the dive underneath the 32 with a little bit older tires. He's going to do that. Stay out. Oh, the 69 of Ronnie into the wall. Oh, man. More step outs. And we got cars in the grass. Johnson in the grass doing some landscaping.
Caution, yellow flag.
You got the 2 sideways and around. Oh, man. So we kind of seen what happened there. Caution back out. Woo! All right, let's... Swicegood got a piece of it, so let's go back to Ronnie right here. We were watching him. So he's getting his drive, through center coming out right here. Looking for, some bite to get down and continue to be down on the 2 here. Looking for some position. Oh, man. Woo! Contactor. Let's hold on. We got to rewind that back just a bit here. Come here. So a push up, boom, push up, and then yeah. Yeah, so he just pushed up, again, it's like these things are either plowing tight or snappy loose, so let's I don't know. I'm just going to keep my fingers crossed for whatever we can see now. We are back in a caution one more time. Lewis now leading this thing. John in that second. Let's see if we may be possible to do a through the field and get a little driver shine on here. Lewis leading this thing right now in the 1-2-4. John Drugeris in the 59 in that second position. Chris Carroll in the 27 at third position. Tanner Marr in the 4 car in that 4th position. 32 of Tom Freitas in that 5th position. 6th position Nicholas Lamb. And in the 7th position Carl Lindstrom. 8th position Scotty Stevens. Brian Zimmerman going to get us in that 9th position. Steve Johnson in that top 10. Joshua German in the 11th position, that 97 machine. Bad Fast Marley, aka Steve Wyvorski in that 2 car, in that 12th position. 13th position going to go to Trevor Swicegood. 14th position going to go to J.R. Scromer. 5th position, 69 of Ronnie Morrison. Kel Butler in that 16th position. Mike and Elio, 11 laps down in that 74 in that 17th position. Chummy Miller, he's out. 18th, 19th will be Michael Wood out, and then in that 20th position is going to be Brett Redgun. All right, so brings us back around to our race leader as we are getting ourselves a nice little aerial view of New Hampshire Motor Speedway. All this brought to you by Next Gen Broadcasting, and we got Front Row Esports getting her done with race number 17, brought to us by Blaze Pizza and Marriott Hotel. We should be getting our one to go right now, as we're looking at Lewis Lockshine, our race leader at the moment. Do have John right there has had himself a good hot rod rigorous. He's gonna be sitting on that outside, which we've seen that thing. It's about the launch. It's gonna be about that start, and looks like the 124 are gonna have that outside, and see if he can try to get that launch and swoop in. As we about ready to go green one more time. Yeah, definitely cool looking track though, huh? So these drivers ain't liking it too much right now, I guarantees you. But here we go. So we got ourselves a little over a handful of lap left on us. And so for the best, I'm thinking. I mean, good run. We don't really got. I mean, there's some drivers staying out, but maybe I'm sure they may have rethought that process as they drifted back. Nope, 32 still staying out. All right, here we go, folks. We're gonna try to get a green one more time.
Green flag.
All right, good jump to a cluster. You know what? 27 trying to find some space to wobble and wiggle as he's trying to get the power down to that 27. Woo! That was scary. Especially what we've seen. Once those things go, there is no really recovery. 3 wide! 0-2 is Stevens going in! 27 still rotated great, so he got out of that 3 wide. 27 still trying to march forward. Here we go again! 27's going 3 wide. The 59's trying to back out of it, but they get stuck in another 3 wide. Here we go! Heck yeah! This is all for that top 10 position right now, top 5er. As you see these guys just, right there under the napkin. Here we go, 59 of John still trying to get himself into with some kind of a lane here. He's right in the middle, having guys outside. Here comes Tanner Marr on the march back forward. He wanted to get into that podium. Trying to work the bottom there, trying to get the thing to rotate. 59 gets himself a great jump, good launch, and going to clear him. But now, I think a little bit of loose action happened by the 59. Now the 4 is going to get to the outside. Here comes another attack by the 4. Tanner Marr trying to get that thing to rotate, get to launch off. Looks like the 59 gets her to stick, but that's bringing up the 0-2 of Scotty Stevens and Steven Johnson. So now Scotty Stevens all over the bumper of the 4. The 4 is trying to clear the 59. These guys are just jumbling it up. 121 to 150. Like I said, we got only minimal amount of laps. Oh, no, 2 loose. And contact by the 1. The 1 has to get checked up something fierce. He saves it. 0-2's going to go out to no man's land, kind of bring her back around. He's going to have that horsepower, but the 4 is going to clear him for sure. 0-2's now under attack by the 1. And looking like, he's dancing a bit right now. 0-2 still working the line right now behind the 4. The 4 now going, he's going to go to the outside of the 4 trying to get it cleared. So is he getting stalled up by the 4? And that's what's messing with his line right now, because he's got now the 1 is all over the bumper of the 4. So the 4 may be checking these guys up, but how much patience are they going to have as we go into 1? one does. Steve Johnson back out of that one as it looked like it was a potential 3-wide, maneuver being attempted there. The 4 car of Tanner Marr still trying to maintain more or less both lanes, doing a little block action, keep those guys behind him as he's sitting in that 4th position. Here comes the one now rotating underneath, and here comes Steve Johnson. Now, there goes Scotty Stevens sideways, saves it, barely misses that inside safer barrier barrel. Gets it back under control and continues to march and continues on with his fight. Meanwhile, the 27 gets past the Lewis Lockshine. Looks like we missed that one during that incredible battle right there that was happening. That was a good three cars just duking him out, trying to get some good positionings made there. But we do see the 27 of Chris Carroll getting his pass on right there by the 124. And let's see if we can bring that one up on our little replay action. Yes, we can. All right, so we got everything stretched out just a wee bit here. So let's go back to the pass for the race lead. Oh, play. No, play. All right, so gets his nose underneath him right there as gets the lead, gets a preferred lane and slides it, makes it look pretty easy right there. No, not quite yet, so doesn't quite have it to stick. Now brings it up knowing that he's clear. Gets in front of the 124 and hopefully doesn't want to look back. So Chris Carroll out there in our lead. Lewis Lockshine in that 2nd position with John Drugeris in the 59 as he is rocking that 3rd position. Steve Johnson finds himself in that top 5 in that 4th position. Tanner Marr 5th position at the moment here, so it doesn't look like Steve Johnson got past that Tanner Marr. Tanner Marr still top 5er, looking for a decent finish. Brian Zimmerman right now as he's hammering down on that 6th, 7th, going to belong to that Joshua German. And Trevor Swicegood 8th position. Scotty Stevens battle is what it is. And we woke up. All right, we got Scotty Stevens. He got himself wicked loose all kinds, and then gathered it back up right here actually. And now he's in the midst of battling with the 83 of Lindstrom, Carl Lindstrom here in that 83, looking to try to get that 9th position away. This is the 10th position, so we do see Carl Lindstrom, sitting good in that top 10. And then we have in that looks like 11th, 12th, and 13th positions. We have the 13th position here, Bad Fast Barley in that 2 car. Ronnie Morrison in the 12th position, so we've seen some lap downers right here, and then not. So yeah, he's on it. All right, so that's more or less the field-ish on that one. As we race back toward the front here, we're looking at 22 laps left remaining in tonight's race here. Will we see another caution? Just the way that these cars have been handling and how much grief they've been giving the drivers, I want to say yeah. But right now, we're going to kind of go back to this little group right here. I see a lot of fun coming out of, I believe, as possible the 4 maybe coming up on this lap car rate. No. I'm sorry, I have 5th place here. Zimmerman. Yeah, so Zimmerman's up in that 5th position here, moves Steve Johnson into 4th, I believe. Yeah, okay. So he's trying to catch some leaders right now, and these guys are looking just to battle it tough. Swicegood trying to gain on the 4. So we're that 6th and 7th position. Looking back from Brian's car. Zimmerman in that 28. 5th position now. Top 5. Good job, Brian. Whoa. Stepped out right there. Real close. Got a good scare off that fence. I'll see if John or if John can hold off Steve, because I don't know if Steve's possibly closing some distance here on the 59. As a 59 is chasing down that 124. So you got Johnson right here trying to get up here in this podium position. He's got himself a really good points lead. It's just going to help add to it. I don't know if he's gained some points through this thing or not, but so it looks like the battle may consist of this second and third positions, as now we see the 59 catching the 124. Ooh, this ought to be good here, folks. So, he does. If he's fast, and he's faster than the leader, I think he may have enough time to catch that leader and give us a little bit of an upset. But here comes Drugras again in the 59. Another amazing run coming out of this Top Gun machine. Man, he's liking this paint scheme. I think he's going to continue to rock it with these good finishes, bringing him some really good luck and a great handling car. 59 rotating through the center right here, coming out of 2, looking to gain some more on the 124, or at least fill up his rear view mirror to get a good look-see. That cockpit riding, looking back, nice and smooth on that wheel. Now up on the bumper. Now he's about ready to loosen him up just a bit, try to get him to step off and step out so he can get him. He's running out of laps to catch that leader to win this race 2 in a row. Wouldn't that be impressive? Now looking outside right now, battle continues between the 124 and the 59. 59 and John, oh man, he's getting a huge run on a back stretch right there, coming in 3 and 4. Gonna try to rotate this high line. He's liking the speed that he's getting coming out. Now he's gonna dime it back again, cut it short. You see the 124 beat him out of that one on that rotation. Let's bring up that battle box, see how it's looking. 59 on the outside. Yeah, that's great. Let's do a little herd view action and drop some of the theatrics. So John's plus up on him, plus by 0.2, but gonna lose a little bit here. Again, just can't figure out a way to get past him. And he's seeing the leader right there, and he just knows that all these laps are winding down. And these restarts, that leader just keeps getting that jumping knees who wiggle out of with a 124. That's that was almost gonna be a nice little open door for the 59. Wearing him down though. Oh, contact, I believe he did. Scratched up the jet. Maybe, I don't know, that was close. If not, didn't see if we can stall him up one little bit though as he gets underneath him. Now door to door. This is for second position, trying to clear him. Can't. Lewis Lockshine right there underneath him. Now finally getting him cleared. And he gone. Let's see if he's going to try to come back at him again. The 124 looks low. Doesn't quite seem like it's going to happen. Doesn't. All right. Does look as if that battle is won. Now the question remains, will the 59 of John have enough time to track down that race leader of Chris Carroll, who has just been, throwing out a dominating performance, this evening here in that 27 hot rod. I mean, and hot rod is to say the least for this car. I mean, inspection maybe. Yeah, I'm thinking more towards that route because this guy is fast. He got it done, and he's getting it done. I mean, period. So, leading the way, and loving every bit of it. All right, folks, here we are in the 10 to go. Chris Carroll leading this thing right now. We're under green, probably one of the longest green flag runs we've had, in tonight's race. So let's hopefully they can keep this pace up as we do a little march. Oh, come here, through the field. All right, we got John in that P2. He is searching, trying to cut down that lead, which you see Carroll out there has 3 seconds out in front. We got Lewis Lockshaw in 1-2-4 holding good in that third position right now. Got Steve Johnson just a little bit further back. Can he get up there in time to catch him? I don't know. The time is running out. Brian Zimmerman in that 5th position right now. And then we got Trevor Swicegood looking like he wants that top 5er tonight as he's in that 6th position looking to challenge that 28 here shortly. Tanner Moore in that 7th position. 8th position going to go to Joshua German as he might be looking to gain more as well as that battle may continue. That 9th position is going to go to Nicholas Lamb at the moment here. Carl Lindstrom right on his 6th as well. Scotty Stevens a little off pace as he drops back to that 11th position. Ronnie Morrison fighting with him. No one. Lap traffic right there of Bad Fast Marley. No, Bad Fast Marley is fighting with the no one. Just some lap traffic there. So those are your lap downers. And go back up to our race leader. All right, 7 laps left remaining in tonight's race. Lewis Lockshaw, a little step and a wiggles right there in that 3rd position. Will Johnson have enough to get up there to that podium? Looks like those guys are checking out pretty good. Brian Zimmerman and Trevor Swicegood. Looks like this is going to be the closest battle on hand. This is going to be for that P5. Good points to be had. That's what we're looking for. As we see that. The 63 of Swicegood really feeling up the mirror of the 28, trying to get him to falter just a little bit. I mean, he's looking for any kind of movement out of that thing that's not looking pointing in the right direction, and he's going to swoop. It seems like the high line and the inside line can get the job done, just depending on where you're setting your car. For that pass on entry. Here we go, side by side right here. Probably nope, not yet. Doesn't have quite the run that he's looking for, but this is for that 5th position. As we see the 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 5th positions have all spread out pretty good, and 1st through 4th is spread out pretty good, but 5th and 6th are right there with. So it's the consistency. Who's gonna be able and of course Tyre bring it in at the end. 4 laps left remaining in tonight's race. This is the battle on track at the moment, folks, for that 5th position. You got the 83 of Trevor Swicegood trying to get in that top 5. Now he's getting a run, getting underneath him right now. The 28 rotating the outside. We've seen that outside lane be able to. He's trying to pinch him, doesn't. He starts to step out a little bit and clears him and moves on. So moving that Trevor Swicegood into that 5th position now. All right, so it looks like everything's going to kind of half mellow out from here. We're going to go back to our race leader here, folks, as Carroll is up and moving, coming up on some lap traffic. But we'll see if that's going to be any kind of consequence to him at the end as we're getting ready to come across for 2 to go. And this man's been large and in charge the entire race, or throughout these sessions and these stages. So let's see if he can continue on. But man, what an impressive run Chris Carroll has put down tonight in that 27. 2 laps left remaining. We got John sitting back about 4 seconds as he continues to pull Lewis Lockshaw, faltering back just a little bit more. Steve Johnson might be able to. I don't know if he's going to have time to get there unless they get a. But here comes Trevor Swicegood. Look at this guy. He wants more, man. He ain't done yet. He continuing to fly right now as he coming up to the 1 car. This may be a battle right here for that 4th position. 63 going to get underneath him. Drag race, cross drive, finish line. Here we go. One's going to get in front of him, but we are on our last lap, and here comes Chris Carroll coming into 3 and 4 for the last time of tonight's race. Here we go, bringing us across the line. Chris Carroll running just a solid performance tonight in that 27. Excellent run. John's going to bring us in right now as crossing our start-finish line. Lewis Lockshaw and Steve Johnson, Brian Zimmerman. Right. Heck yeah. Good run by him and, of course, by all of them. But Chris Carroll is going to be the man in charge here tonight as he put it on pole, then finishes this thing off, with the race to victory there. So just awesome run and race by him tonight here as we bring it over to you as he's coming back around again. Getting our Kodak moment after he does a quick burnout, spins her around. Yeah, he's definitely burning her up. Smooth, dude, smooth. Let's see, he's gonna spin this thing around. Nice! That's good. Oh, this man know what he's doing. Congratulations, my man. Swice good. Let's cue the music. What do you say? I would think so. Once we, of course. All right, so that was Trevor Swicegood here, or the fourth position. Sorry, John Drugeris gets that P2, Lewis Lockshine in that P3. Let's go ahead and bring up our finishing results here, folks, as we get into this one. Where is our music at? I guess it ain't wanting to work today. Oh yeah, there it is. I was like, hey, where you at? All right, folks. We got Chris Carroll, race winner. Excellent run by him. We got to wind this guy back just a bit. All right, John Drugeris in the 59, that second position. Lewis Lockshine in the 1-2-4 gets it done in that P3. Trevor Swicegood in that 63. In that fourth position, Steve Johnson bringing it home in that fifth position here. In that sixth position, going to be Tanner Marr in that 4 car. Seventh position, going to be Brian Zimmerman in that 28. Eighth position, Joshua Germain in the 97. We got the ninth position going to Nicholas Lamb in the 37. Carl Lindstrom in the 83 brings her home in that top 10. 11th position going to Scotty Stevens in the 02. 12th position, Ronnie Morrison in the 69. 13th, Bad Fast Marley in that 2 car. We got 14th position going to Cal Butler in the 64. Also going to Tom Freitas in the 15th position, finishing that thing up there with the 32 car. The 96 car, J.R. Scrummer in the 19, and the 96 in that 16th position. 17th position, Mike Anelio in the 74. Palmer got himself a good fast ride today as well. We got Charlie Mill in the 06, and the 18th position, Michael Wood in that 99 and 19th position, and that 20th position we go to Brett Gunn. So that kind of rounds out our list right there, folks. All right, so we're going to go ahead and bust this thing on over to our post-race show, so stay on tuned as we flip on over. All right, folks, welcome to the post-race show. Got Chris Paul Hamas here at Next Gen Broadcast. We're bringing you to the Front Row Esports, race number 17 here at New Hampshire, and our race winner, Chris Carroll, in that 27 car. Let's see if we can bring him up here on deck as we get to get his, Chris, you got a copy?
I got a copy. Chris number 2.
Chris number 2, he says. That's right. I guess I'll go by Tron today, man, but right now, it was all C's up in that P1 today, buddy. You had yourself up on that. You had an awesome qualifying, and then you were able to maintain even after getting put back into traffic, getting back forward again. What was it like in your car today, bud? How was the track? How was the car?
Well, it felt real tight getting in, and it felt real loose getting off. So you kind of had to run a happy medium, a little unpredictable. Especially in traffic. That's my first race that isn't a super speedway in these cars. I never run them before, so I had to learn a lot during that race, and they handled way differently in traffic than they did when you were out front. So it was a learning experience out there.
But the way you were able to get that car to handle the bottom, to dime in, and get the power planted and launch out. I mean, were you doing some kind of nice brake dragging technique of some sort, or were you really watching that roll out of throttle?
Well, about, I don't know, 50 laps in, I found a line. I wanted my instincts to run the bottom. I'm a short tracker, and then I saw a few other guys running a different line, so I thought I'll try that. And then I went to the middle line, and I found that the line that I figured out just seemed to get me really good drive off.
Okay.
The drive off seemed to be the key, and I didn't want to use up the right rear tire, so that line helped me apex the corner so I could be straight coming off the corner.
And it seemed like that's exactly what was happening too, and that was you were enabling that car to plant that power where it needed to on that exit, and getting that drive out. So man, what a run though. Seriously, give us some of the highlights of your race as opposed to some of the lows here that you probably think you could have done a little better.
Well, I mean, the first run, I think I ran it way too hard, not knowing the car.
Okay.
The second run, I ran it too easy. The third run, I kind of figured it out a little bit. And from there on, it was just a matter of being disciplined on the brake pedals and the gas, and not getting the car too far out of shape, and try not to run over guys with no brakes and those things. It's kind of scary.
Oh, we've seen it. We've seen a lot of it out there tonight, man. A lot of mayhem and shenanigans happening, but the best do prevail, and you were the best tonight, Mr. Carroll here, getting it done in P1, dude. Man, who we got out there for you?
I always got to thank. I got to first and foremost thank you guys for accepting me to the league here.
Wow, dude.
Got to thank. Always got to thank Brian Zimmerman at USAFirearms.com. Anybody out there looking to buy a firearm, talk to that guy, man. He's got it all figured out, and he'll give you some good prices. And of course, Tanner Marr, he dragged me in here last minute tonight. I had nothing to do, and he's like, "Hey, come run with us." And so I ran it out there, and got to thank the Five Kings guys. Have always been super good to me, and everybody that works hard to put on these leagues and give us somewhere, to run. Without you guys, we don't get to do what we love, so appreciate that.
Oh, dude. Well, I mean, without you, man, we can't get it out to the fans for them to watch and enjoy. So, man, you did a great job tonight out there, and I'm sure the sponsors on hand are going to be stoked. So, solid race for you tonight, bud, and I couldn't ask for anything better. But it comes down to you styling it out, man. Started on P and finished it out there, in P1. So, man, whew, wow. Yeah, impressive run tonight, and hope to see more of you, buddy.
Hey, thanks, sir. I appreciate that. Thanks for doing the broadcast, man. It takes a lot of time.
Pleasure, buddy. Pleasure. And again, can't wait to see you on the next run.
Thanks, sir.
You got it. Congratulations once again. All right, let's go ahead and bring up our man, Lewis Lockshine, in that P2. Oh, no, I'm sorry, John Drugas in the P2. Sorry, it's a little advanced there on the Lewis Lockshine. We got the 59 John Drugas in the P2 position. Let's see if we can get him up on deck. John, you got a copy?
10-4, Chris. Come on.
Man, dude, here you go again. All right, I really did think you were coming back at us again with another P1. You were getting your drive, and it looked like you were starting to gain there for a minute, but maybe you used up a little too much tire at the end. Trying to get around. I'm guessing.
Yeah, I was trying to. I was really wanting a long run, Chris. I knew how to save these tires, and I kind of was like, okay, if we get a longer run and the caution comes out with 10-15 to go, I think everybody's going to come down pit road. And I think if I can clear Lewis, I should be okay, because he was driving a little bit of a different line, and I felt a little bit like I had better tires than him. So I was like, I'm going to give it a shot. And Chris was just so far out there that I knew it was just it was hard to beat Clean Air. That's really what can set you apart. When you were in the lead, Clean Air is what's going to be your best friend, and it's going to help you out more than really anything. So yeah, I mean, I just played it consistent throughout the entire race, and that's what can sometimes bring home the big ones is just consistency. So I was, I think, third, fourth, and then second. So stage 1, stage 2, and then the end of the race. So consistency is kind of what I went for that race.
Yeah, and you nailed it with that for sure. But you also found the speed as well. You've seen a lot of those guys out there, handling issues, and it looks like you were able to negotiate that line through the center. Similar styles. I was seeing that launch and drive that you were having off, and the way you're rotating centers. You were looked like you were able to rotate the mid to upper and the lower at the same time. Plus, I did see you go like into no man's land a couple times where I thought that I'm like, where he going, grandstands or something? Race ain't over. And then you come out there like a rocket, my man. I was like, what? Okay, all right. He found a little something. But man, yeah, you said you had yourself a really impressive run today. Again, doing that in the front, but maintaining yourself up there. Now, I did see a lot of those strategies unfold as well. Some of the guys staying out. Did that cross your head as well?
It was very tempting. I was wanting to stay out because I knew that the fuel was going to be close, and I was like, you know what? I think I just value fresh tires too much. So I was like, gotta get those fresh Goodyears. Had enough, even if there was a last caution there within the last 10-15 laps. But you hit it on point. It was really about how well you were able to save your tires and carry yourself through the corner, because I was basically on the brakes trying to get this car to rotate no matter where I was. If I was in the bottom, or I guess if I was in the second lane technically, or if I was in the third lane, or if I was, like you said, all the way up in no man's land, which I didn't really like to be, but I knew I couldn't, turn on the wheel too hard because that was going to spin me around. I couldn't step on the gas too hard because that was going to spin me around. So it was a matter of just being very easy on the brake, letting the car rotate, getting that brake down to make the car rotate a little bit more than a smooth transition into the throttle. Because where I was seeing guys, a lot of guys having issues was it looked like they were just almost slamming on the throttle, where I was just not slowly getting back into it, but gradually getting into the gas, letting the car settle down. And saving that corner exit. So, but it was fun. I mean, you can run multiple lines here, which is the fun part about New Hampshire.
Oh yeah, man, we've seen some of that 2 wide, of course, and then we actually seen a little bit of that 3 wide action for a minute. I think you were involved with some of that, weren't you?
Yeah, I saw that. Chris went low, Lewis went high, and I was like, I'm gonna hit the brakes. I'm not. But
you tried, and then they end up taking you 3 wide, right behind you. So it's like,
yeah, I know. It was like, what am I gonna do? Am I gonna wreck? Am I gonna get spun? Am I gonna slide up into somebody? And that's when I was like, I'm just gonna hope and pray that it sticks. But but it was fun. A lot of clean driving out there, so it was a good race.
Yeah, it sure was. Yeah. No, you guys had a lot of fun out there for sure, man. And congratulations to you again, bringing it home in that P2. I mean, who we got out there in the Drugers camp there, bud?
Absolutely. So always gotta give a shout out to you, Chris, putting on a great broadcast. All the front row team for putting on a great league, getting some new guys in here. It's always nice to have some fresh bloods, fresh competition out there for the season long competitors. And gotta thank my mom for watching, my friend Michael for watching. He did not text me once this race, Chris. So this is an improvement.
Okay, good.
Yeah. So no texting and driving with Michael, but also got to give a shout out to my girlfriend Sophia, who always supports me every week, and anybody else who may be watching. And so yeah.
Nice. Well, when it comes to Michael, I think he's getting the point here. If you don't text you, you'd be finishing really, really good.
I know, right?
You know what I'm saying? So don't be messing that up, Michael. All right. So execs him afterward. But yeah, and of course, Sophia, man. We got to bow to the women in our lives, right? Because
yes, we do.
Ultimately, they hold all the keys. So
that's very true, Chris.
Yeah, they hold the keys to your race car, buddy. I'm just saying. But
that's the point.
Yep. Hey, congratulations to you one more time, man. Good job getting her done and getting back up in this booth one more time again in the week. Yeah, it was great, dude. That's awesome.
Yep, and I'm going to say it again. I hope to see you next week, maybe one position up, because I think we're going to Pocono. I believe maybe Tom may have said that. So we'll see. And I do like Pocono. So we'll see if maybe I'll come back up here and visit you again. So.
Oh, dude. All right, dude. 3 for 3er, huh? Man, talk about being on fire, especially when you need it at the end.
Absolutely. All right, have a good one, Chris.
You too, buddy. Congratulations once again. All right, let's get our P3 in here. Lewis Lockshine, 1, 2, 4 in that P3, dude. You got it. You got it. You got 1, 2, 3, and 4 up in your numbers today. Lewis, you got a copy?
I got a copy, Chris.
Man, dude, talk about a run that you had, my man. It was just like a tremendous fight out there. I mean, trying to find position. You had a fast car, trying to get that drive that you were looking for, but others were trying to snag that drive out, How was the contact out there? How was the race from your cockpit there, bud?
From my point of view, I had a relatively clean race. I kept my nose out of trouble. I let the guys in front of me fight and make mistakes and do all that while I just kind of sat back and waited. And then by the time stage 3 rolled around, I ended up behind Tom on a restart, thankfully. And then Brad, whoever it was, I think it was the 2 car, got a bad restart. So I just drove underneath Tom into turn 3 and then tried to check out as best I could. And then go see what happens from there.
Yeah, and you did, and you put on some heap of battles out there too. I mean, describe on what your car was looking like out there on track. Rotating through the center, your throttle out. Where were you finding the most grip for your driving style in that car tonight?
Every lap was a new adventure. Just trying to find some grip anywhere I could because we were struggling. Everyone was struggling with loose off because they were applying too much throttle. So I was just trying to drive it in deep, get it turned in, and try to center it, straight line it as best I could. Didn't really work out sometimes, especially in 1 and 2, but 3 and 4 was probably my best corners all night.
Right. I mean, how did you handle the rotation through the center when you're driving in that hard? Driving in as hard as you were needing to, and still getting that thing to turn while negotiating your throttle down.
Downshifting in the 4th gear and then using trail braking as much as I could.
Oh, you're downshifting.
Yep. I went from
Awesome.
5th to 4th in corner entry.
Okay.
Helped me slow down. And then when I went in too hot, I would go down to 3rd.
You'd go all the way down to 3rd?
Yeah.
Oh man, well that's genius. So yeah, if you come in hot, then that's an instant. So yeah, and then you quickly go back up to 4th, and then you kind of climb it from there.
Correct.
So, wow.
Exactly.
Okay. All right, man. That's aggressive right there. Were you feeling any extra tire wear because of some of that the shifting and whatnot and coming in hard?
I felt the extra tire because I ran hard in that stage 3 run after I got around Tom, or that last restart we had, because I was the leader. So I ran hard to try and get away to see if I could hold off Chris. It didn't work. But then I held off John for a little bit. But then eventually I made one mistake and he got underneath me. Once he got underneath me, I knew he would have a lot more traction on the way out of the corner. So at that point I settled in for P3.
All right. Yeah, and didn't you didn't look like you settled in because you didn't try to challenge back too hard. You knew that you need to save, looked like you need to save some tire, to make her to the podium for the end. So man, like I said, very smart run by you tonight. Did you find yourself in that strategy realm as well and chewing on your fingertips and your nails and you're like, okay, what do I do? What do I do?
Not really. I mean, I kind of knew my strategy was kind of follow Chris, basically, because he was the fast car. I knew if I stayed with him, I'd have a shot at a P3, P2, which isn't bad. Solid point state for me. And my teammate on the other hand had a hard time. He was figuring out strategies with his whole race, but that's all right.
Oh yeah, no, and to each is their own, and again, that's how we prevail in the end, right? We find that right strategy, we find that right line, and we get it done. So man, and especially getting it done tonight. P3, baby. Great job, brother. Seriously, back up in here, and you're having yourself one heck of a season, man. Who we got out there for you? Get our shout out.
First, I'd like to thank you, Chris, for putting on a nice broadcast, keeping us entertained all night as usual.
Do what I can.
And then thanks for Tom and the whole front row gang for putting on this league. Thanks to my teammate Steven Johnson over here. And then that seems about it.
Yeah. Well, you keep up these impressive runs, buddy, because you're charging up to make this one heck of a playoff season here. So best of luck to you, buddy, and let's see if we can get you back up here next week. All right.
Looking forward to it.
Heck yeah, man. All right, take it good, buddy. See you soon. That's gorgeous, folks. I mean, that it really does here. Let's flip switch this thing around just a wee bit. I think I have it. I hope so. Oh, we do. Okay, so Chris Carroll coming up. We're going to drop our points on you one more time here, folks. Or our finishing order, I'm sorry. All right. Back her up. Looking at the leaders there and whatnot, and runs done and points gained. But all in all, heck of a run by all those guys tonight. So pretty stoked with everything that these guys had to offer, making it through. Lots of cautions, lots of incidents, but again, mustered through and got her done. So I'd like to thank our sponsors one more time, Blaze Pizza and Marriott Hotels. For some of those, you know, if you're looking to take a good stay somewhere, folks, and you're taking a vacation, looking for some good rates and something, you know, extremely nice, going to treat you like family, man, look up Marriott. They're all over the place, all over the U.S., all over the world. So, I mean, give them a shot. See what they got. And I guarantee you won't be disappointed. But, yeah, folks, so I just want to give, of course, one quick shout out to our race fans and of course, all the drivers out there. Thank everybody for drivers being a part of all this, and of course, the fans and family members and everyone else for tuning in. Really appreciate all of that support. So until next time, folks, you keep her tuned in, all right? And we'll see you soon.